What's up, everybody? All right, let's do this thing. So, okay, guys, welcome back to, this is kind of informal, but it's the Songwriting Saturdays, I guess? I don't know. I'm super into alliteration. Hope you guys are all well. Fire off any questions about the stuff we were talking about is always a good time. Let me take out these AirPods. I just got fresh out of my guitar lesson, and my brain is functioning and firing like mush. Chris, James, Steph, Lena, and... oh, I said Chris already. Good to see you all. Please do an audio check for me and make sure life is good. Nani's here too. Sick. So let's talk about... Lena changed your name. Nice. So let's talk today about writing yet another song. So the big thing today is power chords. Power chords are things guitar players do. If you want to talk intervallically, it's really just a root note and a 5. It's actually known as a perfect fifth. Best explanation is because in a major scale or a minor scale, the fifth and the root are in the same spot. So that's why they call it a perfect fifth. You can also have a perfect fourth. As far as I know, these are the only two intervals you can have perfects on. But I digress. So what we do is we write some cool power chords and just kind of have some arbitrary fun. So I usually do it in the boxes. Let's take a look at this. What happens is I take this note, and this is my root note. I go here, and then I go down a string. Then I go over 2 frets, and I come back down. So I'm here, 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 here. Here, 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 here. It actually makes a 1, 4, 5, 2, if you want to call it like that. We just make power chords, same as always. And I drop it down, and then I move it over, and I come it back. So I have... still just pushing 2 notes. My guitar pick's just hitting 2 notes. It sometimes looks like I'm not because I do this thing where I just adjust my hand for efficiency and leverage stuff. So now I have the ability, I can even add, with my pinky finger, I can add an octave of that. So the pinky finger and my index finger are actually playing the exact same note right now. That's called an octave. An octave is 7 pitches away, or the 8th pitch. Octopus, octagon. You get my drift. It kind of is like a box step in a way, Nani. It kind of is. Hi, Nikki. So, like popular songs, usually if they take these 4, let's call this one number 1, this one number 2, this one number 3, this one number 4, they'll go 3, 4, 2, 1, and it sounds familiar. This is very common with old Nickelback tunes. You could usually get away with doing. Even like old Bon Jovi would do the same principle. I got my first real 6-string over at the 5 and dime. Played it till my fingers bled. It was the summer of 42, 'cause I'm old as hell. I'm super old and not relevant anymore. Something like that, but he plays it over here. Got my first real 6-string. This is still considered the power chord. Oh, when you come out night, something that'll last forever. Something like that. That is the principle of using power chords. Now, the other cool thing about a power chord is it totally lacks the note that makes it major or minor. It's missing the note. We call that a third. It's the interval that it's missing, but kind of irrelevant right now. But the point I'm trying to get is you can put a power chord in place of a major or a minor chord if you don't know how to play one of them. It's one of the really rad things you can do to kind of just pass by. Coffee. It was totally Bon Jovi, Lena. Totally Bon Jovi. Or Bryan Adams. No, it's Bryan Adams. What am I talking about? So yeah. But let's get into the Songwriting Saturdays, and we'll use that as an example. So, guys, as always, we need a letter name to start with. Is this good? This is a good piece of paper to use. So, as always, let's start. A, B, C, D, E, F, or G. Start me. First one to answer I'm going to use. Just like always. Just like always, what letter are we starting with? A, B, C, D, E, F, or G? What letter are we going to start with? First answer I see. First answer I see. I feel like there's a weird delay or lag in the chat today. This is interesting. This is interesting. B. Okay, B it is. So we're going down B, C, D, E, F, and G. Are we going to do major or minor, guys? Michelle said C. We can do that after Michelle for sure. C, F, G, A, B. We'll do that after for sure. Let's just keep this in the key of B. Do I want to do B minor today? I feel like I want to do B minor. You guys down for that? Let's do B minor. So, if that's B minor, then all I need you guys to give me is 4 digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 7. Give me any 4 random numbers thrown together. B minor it is. I dig it, Michelle. Let's do it. I need any 4 numbers. Any 4 numbers. Any 4 numbers. Any combinations of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. I have no idea about the stuff, but I have no idea about the Ginger Approved channel. We've been using that one a lot lately, and I just scheduled like an entire month's worth of videos. 3, okay, that's a 3. Sounds good. Give me 4 digits, guys. We're gonna start with a 3. 4, 3, 6, 2. Thank you, Michelle. We're going to do a 4, 3, 6, 2 in B. That's going to give me an E. That's going to give me a D. Then it's going to give me an F. And it's going to... Oh, no, it's actually it's F sharp. My bad. And then it's going to give me... Do I want to do the 2? The C sharp? I think I will. I think I will. So here's what we got. Now, we're going to use power chords today because let's pretend I am in a rush and don't know how to do the major or minor, and I want to make this as quick as humanly possible. So here's what I'm going to do. I have my E, so I have lots of choices. There's an E right here, or I can do open E. And we got an E. Oh, that's totally wrong. That's an F sharp. This is an E. I'm a guitar teacher, Okay. There's E, there's D. Now my F sharp's over here, and my C sharp's there. So I'm probably going to suggest we go E to an A, to an F sharp, to a C sharp. That sounds pretty freaking sick, doesn't it? I'm digging this, man. I like that. So let's assume 4/4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, come on. That's pretty sick. Give me a lyrical content, my friends. Let's make this very Green Day, bouncy. Just like that. Let's make it about what people are saying. We're going to use everything after. I agree with Michelle. I've never been happier to see my music crew. Sweet. Hi, Patricia. Y'all know I'm damn it right. Hi, Patricia. LOL. Haha, yes, Michelle. Hey, that actually worked. Okay. I learned a cool mnemonic in school for order of sharps and flats. What is it, Steph? Smiley face. Hi, Nani. Hi, damn it, Lena. So you have the time to listen to me rhyme. Sharps and flats and cats get drunk at Ed's bar. Flats are Bach eats apples during something of concert finales. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So it just sounds like that. Now we can make it a little more metal. Metal uses a little bit of a thing called a gallop, but when I take my palm and I mute my strings, as opposed to just opening them up, and then my palm's gonna touch, which enables me to keep a really percussive sound, super tight, even ups as well. We call ups because I'm stroking up. Downstrokes, upstrokes. This is called alternating. So we'll make rhythms. Like the most common metal rhythm is usually a gallop. It looks something like this. Kind of a gallop because it sounds like horse hooves. And we'll do that here with this. And I'll just tighten up that gallop so that I can get more together very, very closely. Like that. And then what I'll do is I'll tighten up even more and I'll go through my chord progression. Again, I'm a chord progression. I have an E, I have a D. Oh, I've been doing an A this whole time. Oh my God. Wow, I'm failing miserably today. Let's get the tight gallops and cycle through my chords. So here's my first one. F sharp. And then, oh my God, E. Why am I brain farting? Last one, C sharp. Stuff like that. I just have I can't read, the screen's too small. If you're subbing to the channel, thank you so much. Welcome. Hang out, love life, have fun. Oh no, hey Chris, did you super chat me, bro? That's freaking sweet of you, man. Dude, thanks. Damn. Okay, this one will be for Chris then. So that kind of weird, cool rhythms is what metal guys get known for, and then we manipulate time signature stuff and do what's called polyrhythms, where I can play in a different time signature than, say, the drummer and, say, the bass player or something like that, and it kind of envelops over top. James has a question, and I love that you guys are so interactive. Chris, seriously, man, wow, you really, damn, dude, thanks, man. Okay. What does it sound like when you pick behind the second pickup? What's the purpose of having multiple pickups? I freaking love this question, bro. So let's talk about it. In terms of pickups, so they're labeled in two sets, okay? So now you can get single coil, double coil, whatever. I'm actually not super well versed in the coil taps and stuff, but here's the deal. One down here is closest to the bridge, so we call this the bridge pickup. And then this one closest to the neck is called the neck pickup. The concept is switching them. With my switch here, I have three settings. It's like impossible to see. This is the bridge, this is a blend of both, and then all the way up is this. You guys may notice I'm an extremist. I like either one or the other. The main difference is this one gives me a rounded out bassy tone. Let's get a little more volume on that one for you. See, I'm not gonna move. Now if I flick it back, See, now the sound is a little more piercing and attacky. When I flick it up, and back. Now the same, as I turn just a hair, the same can be applied for distortion. Let's get a little more oomph, shall we? Let's do, see, it's rounded. Attacky. Rounded. Attacky. Now, obvious things aside of for different styles of music, James, it's going to determine whether or not you want to use a neck pickup, a bridge pickup, a blend of both, or whatever. As I said, I'm an extremist. I like one or the other. So you'll see me do a lot of my rhythms on the bridge pickup and switch to neck pickup if I have to do like a sweepy thing sometimes. That being said, some people really like to develop technique. Hey, how you doing? And I totally practice doing all my sweep stuff on the bridge pickup. The concept of the neck pickup making things rounded is, imagine it's a, if you guys are any good at this, is it called a Venn diagram? So imagine it like this. I have a tone, right? I don't know if you can see this here. I have a tone or a sound that I'm trying to play, or a note. And then with the bridge pickup, I can connect them. But with the neck pickup, they kind of are not connected. Does that make any sense at all? So they kind of stay separated, but with the bridge pickup, they'll stay separated rather, and then with the neck pickup, they kind of blend into each other a little bit, which leaves it for me to make stuff a little cleaner, if that makes sense. Shinsuke-san, konnichiwa, yokoso. I don't know Metallica's Welcome Home off top. I know the Coheed and Cambria one. As he screws it up. And then he just goes, you could have been I wanted, but you weren't honest. Now get in the crowd. Something like that. And again, that is in a key called E minor. It's using the chords and the scales of E minor to make the melody. So that's a really cool thing to say. Although there's an asterisk to all of this, guys. That's typically a scale, which we refer to as a series of notes played one at a time, and a chord, which is a series of notes played at the same time. A melody is usually used with a scale, but there's exceptions to that rule, and rhythms are usually used with chords, and again, there's exceptions to that rule. But that's the most thing. Most of the things you ever hum that you're humming to yourself, do, 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 you're humming a scale. You're singing some version of a scale. Something like that. I think it was, James. I know it was featured in that movie 9 with the little animated guy that's like a potato sack or whatever. I think it's voiced by Elijah Wood, if my memory serves me. Video game, though. No. Oh, but you got me thinking, though. Video game. I'm going to try and do this. What is it? It's like... I think that's right. Yeah, there it is. You guys recognize it? It's a all hail to the king, baby. Oh, that's wrong. Oh, yeah. Earlier, when you were doing that gallop rhythm, that reminded me of a song that used that rhythm. Can't remember the name of it, but I think it was Shrek. Yeah. It could be, Lena. It's a very, very, very common rhythm, and then they take that rhythm and slightly change it. So they have... which you could look at as a deca-dun, 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 with the last note being slightly held longer. It's so minuscule, but... Hey, Hank, welcome to the chat, bud. And then what they do is they just kind of start with that long one, Lena, but then keep everything the same. And the act of putting that long one at the beginning kind of changes the feel. And that's Barracuda. I guess it'd be major, maybe? That gives you the Barracuda sound, as some people do. Now, it's cool because, like, the age gap would be in, like, it would recall different songs to different people based on the age gap. Like, in my generation, it's not the Barracuda thing, but people just slightly older than me is. I remember it as... which is a sick Megadeth riff. Marty Friedman's the man, dude. But we can also, what's that? Whoops. I haven't played this in forever. Is that right, James? It goes down there or something like that. I haven't played that in forever. But you get my point. Now, all of this stuff is done by scales, and the scales get used to make the melody that are played with the chords that we're using, and the chords can sometimes be exposed by the melody, and the melody can sometimes be exposed by the chords. It's this two-way street, which is what we keep doing here. You guys pick the key and then choose 4 chords, and away we go, and we end up doing stuff like this. It's that simple. Now, if you're hanging out with us on Monday, on the Monday live stream, I typically will do that every Monday at 8 p.m. I'm thinking about starting it at 7 so that we can go a little longer. So many of you amazing Templars are in the East Coast regions, and the time change is murdering you, and I feel you on that. So, yeah, I was thinking about just starting an hour earlier. I digress. Last Monday, what we did was I got a DI input signal and let you guys see how I would record something and then layer over top of that and all that stuff. And I'm going to probably do it again this Monday. I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet. But the point is to put this into practice this simplistically, because that's how we hear music, guys. It's super wicked. Something like that, anyway. Yeah, I agree, Nani. I totally want to start at 7. I think it's a solid ass move. It's just a matter of if I can get. I'm so used to doing it at 8, but yeah, so used to doing it at 8. So I'm gonna make sure that I can get everything done in the same amount of time. I hope so, James. It was fun. So let's take a look at how would I put this? So my big thing, just to go off on this, is there's a really common... I'm going to shoot a video on this, I think. I think I should totally shoot a long-winded video, but for you Templars that are hanging with me live in the chat, and Chris, thanks again, buddy. The super chat, seriously, man, you seriously changed my mood. I was already in a good mood. Got a lot of stuff going on up here, and that literally just... Dude, I love you, man. Thank you. And thanks to all of you guys for hanging out in here right now. This is crazy. But my point being is, I want to do a video on the top guitar questions or like music learning questions that get asked. Because we get asked them a lot as beginners. Obviously with the llamas and the purple, we try to be super welcoming. So a lot of our majority of student base is beginners. And welcome beginners. Come on in, hang out. Advanced players, everybody come in. But the beginners always ask similar questions. And one of the questions is, do I need to know music theory? And this is a really interesting question because, like, do I need to know music theory? And I do not enjoy simplifying things disrespectfully. So this is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I give you guys the direct answer, which is yes, you should learn music theory. Do I need to learn it? I don't know what the answer to that question would be. Here's the deal. I didn't learn it for like 5 years, 6 years, played without it. I didn't even take lessons for like 5 or 6 years. Then I started taking lessons, and I learned more in one lesson than I had taught myself in 6 years. Then when the music theory came, it gave me a functional understanding of how this whole thing works that's in my lap with wooden strings, and I was able to actually start manipulating stuff that I heard in my head. That's funny, Michelle. Maybe. Maybe. Yes, I hope I can wake up by that. So let's take a look at a scale thing. Now, the most common one everybody uses is the major scale, because you've all heard that before, the do, re, mi, fa, sol thing, right? A lot, and there's multiple ways to play that on a guitar, because guitar is three-dimensional. What else could I could be... if I really want it, right? So, if we take the C major scale, it has no sharps or no flats. It's all alphabetical. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. That's the move. C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C. Wow, DJ, alphabet much? Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Hotel, India. That's not even right at all. Charlie, Delta, Echo, Foxtrot, Golf, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie. There it is. I learned this from Kermit the Frog when I was a kid. He would be like, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, yay, or whatever. This is the major scale. Major chord at the end, not minor chord. Dur. Now, the cool thing about that is every single one of those notes can be represented as a chord. We've talked about this before. You got your C, you got your D minor. Oh my God, E. Let's do this, full diminished. And then you can start to hear that. What's really cool is each one is its own, and then that's what we've been doing. There's 7 notes in the scale. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. We don't count the last one because that's a do, just like the first do. That's that octave thing again. 7 pitches away, or the 8th note. This is the octave, so it's a repeating note. So we just remember this. If you want to get a black belt in this stuff, you got major, minor, minor, major, major, minor, diminished. That's the order of the major scale. It never changes. The notes might change, but the order of what chords they are never changes. That means this one, and 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 so forth, guys. So, C major, D minor, E minor, F major, G major, A minor, B, let's do whole diminished just for fun, and then a C. That's the order of chords, and all we were doing was choosing 4 chords at random based on you guys choosing them, the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6, or the 7, and then an octave. And we just played them. That's simple. Choose a key, choose 4 chords, away you go. Here's where it gets really dope. Now, choosing the chords that we choose is going to let us write a melody. And the melody that we're going to write, we can then voice onto a scale to practice our singing with it. So those of you that are singers in the group, you could get something like that going there. Would just be do 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 do. I am not a singer. Do 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 do. Pa 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 da 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 la da 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 da. That's a lot of fun to do because you live scat with the things that you want to do in your brain. You get both sides of your brain working. Which is super fun. Now here's the thing about chords, is the chords can always be explained by some kind of weird math equation. I've always had a hard time with music theory because my brain is not wired for math, and music theory is a lot of math. Sometimes, Steph, it kind of is. But a good teacher, hey, how you doing? What's up? We can bypass the deficits you feel that you have in the math kind of world. Conjunction junction. Yeah, so what's really cool is you can start to see, like, this is why they talk about piano being neat. It's only 2 colors. It's like white and black keys, and they overlap a lot, and you can see the patterns overlapping, which is really, really neat. Conjunction junction, what's your function? That's amazing. So let's talk about what we can do to scales. Let's take a scale, let's take the major scale, let's put it in G, and I'm doing this so that I can cross more strings. So that's my octave. G, A, B, C, D, E, F sharp, G. If those of you following at home, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, meow, 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 meow. What's neat is you can cross all 6 strings, which means we would be doing another octave of this major scale. Do, 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 do. Oh my God, I can't get that high. That's a major scale for us. Now, obviously, that's not super musical. I mean, you put a little distortion. It sounds good to your friends, I guess. But not super amazing. Now, when I was like 17, I was obsessed with going fast like that, so that was a big thing for me. But it doesn't sound as cool as something like this. Something like that, which enables me to start sequencing it, which is way cooler. Let's take a look at it with a clean context. I'll get a little more volume on my clean for you. So James, this is for you, brother. So what a lot of shred players will do is they will climb up, they'll do like a 4 and 6 pattern. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that. Hey, Duke just subscribed. Thank you so much, Duke. Welcome to the fam. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to love. That sounds oddly creepy. Nonetheless, dude, welcome. Thank you so much. So let's take this, James. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm really just doing a 4 and then a 6, and it's easier to gravitate that. Now they're going to start here on this note, which is a 4th away. That's why it's called a 4 and 6. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then I start a 4th away from that. Da, 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 da. And same thing backwards. I missed that one. With a little grit, it's going to sound something like this. This is for you, James. That was a bit wrong, but... Clearly, I need to work on that one. Oh my god, that was sloppy. But you got my point. We can do things where we separate the chord across the fretboard into what's called a triad, because there's 3 notes in that chord. Maybe there's 4 notes, then we could separate it into 4 notes. But let's talk about like an A minor chord. I can separate that into 3 distinct notes, A, C, E. This is called the 1-3-5. This would be called the A minor triad. Triad meaning 3 notes, A minor. It's also that if you don't, something like that is a thing. And Metallica used it in the, I can never say the word, anesthesia, pulling teeth. Something like that. We can do this. So for a little bit of fun in this chat, let's practice our triads together, guys. Let's practice our triads together. Our triads, again, it's any chord that has 3 notes, and we're just going to separate those notes one at a time, kind of arpeggio style, because when the notes are stacked together, they make that chord. A chord can have more than 3 notes 100%. It can also have less than that, too, when doing like power chords. However, you guys name any kind of standard chord to me, and I'm going to show you how to make the triad of it. So let's take any chord. Please name one in the chat below, and I will slowly drink my coffee and check my text message. Good old coffee. Bass player Rye Guy, you saw him in a live stream. He got me this for Christmas, and this thing is amazing. Nani, you got to be specific. Are we going to do E major or E minor? Well, I'll do them both. So what I'll do is I'll take the triad of E. Now, what's really cool is I can use, here's an E, and here's a major scale. So I'll take the major triad of that. 1, 3, 5. This is the E major triad. The only difference between a major and a minor is this note here, which is called the third. We have to flat that third in reference to make it a minor. So that's the only note that's going to change. That's the only note. So I take my major. Now I'll get to a good angle. Take careful look at my pinky finger. Minor. See how these 2 notes stayed the same? That's that perfect fifth again that we talked about. Now E flat major, Steph says. Well, here's an E flat. We can get there by going E flat major, E flat minor. I see a G major from my buddy Chris. Chris, check this out. G major scale. G major. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. Let's do a G minor just for fun. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. 1, 3, 5. That gives me my G minor and my G major triad. And that's the thing you're going to see over here. If a G chord looks like this, or it could look like this, or it could look like this, or I've seen it look like this, doesn't matter. Let's take the basic version like this and check a look at what's going on. I have a G, B, D, 5. Then I've got my 1, 3, 5, octave of my 1 again, so there's not another 5 voiced. And that's sick. All of these chords, even if they're 5 strings or 6 strings, it doesn't matter. We're only playing, that's a 7 chord, so that's 4, but we're only playing 3 notes. 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 3. That's a weird one. I love that sound. Even that thing I wrote. You're gonna have a lot of fun with it, guys. I hope that answers your chord question. I hope that answers your chord question, friends. I think I heard my door beep. It's interesting. So now it usually leads to the question of blues. That's the big question that I get. E minor? Sure, E minor. That's a little sharp 7 for you, a little leading tone. Sharp 7. There's a E minor chord. Let's do some scales, guys. Name. We'll do major or minor to show you guys that, and then I'll show you blues and pentatonic, and then I got to roll. So name any major or minor, and I'll show you the scales. We'll go from there, my friends. Diminished is fun too. That's a minor scale. We look at the chord being barred there. Will, thanks for subscribing, dude. Welcome to the channel. And then play the scale. That's an E minor chord and an E minor scale. Scales and chords can have similar names or share literally the exact same name sometimes. Let's take a look at a C major. Or most people would play this way. Whoops. They wouldn't play it wrong like that, but most people play it this way. It's cool to practice relatives, so every major has a counterpart that's minor and they don't share the same name, guys. So if I take like a C major scale, its relative minor is A. Or I can take A major. Sorry, I went too many notes there. Which has a relative minor of F sharp. I can take B major. Has a relative minor of G sharp. Etc. C major to A minor, G major to E minor, and it goes on like that. So yeah. Stuff like that, guys. So yeah. Something like that, James. Who would like to see something I am trying to get? It kind of happened on the live stream. I've been practicing it for a couple of weeks now, but it's really hard. All in favor, say aye. Who would like to see me play something? Kind of interesting. So it looks like this. I'll show you here. So it has a lot of cool principles that I've been working on with my good friend Chris. He's been really helping me out. But here's the basic idea. Is I took this thing and I want to write a lead over it. So the lead looks like this. I'm just not sure about that last one there. I don't want it to resolve to an A. I want to take it somewhere else. I love that B because it's a 5 away. Well, I guess actually it's a 4th below, but let's find a better place. Ugh. My finger open too. has. You guys like that sound, or is that too much? That might be kind of cool, actually. Let's try it in the context. I don't know, is that too much? I missed it. Maybe I'll do that one. A little artificial there. I think that's a... Something like that. But you guys get the point. You guys get the point. What shirt am I wearing? I'm wearing, I think it's considered a Venom shirt. We just saw it at Bootlegger, and I had to get it because I am anxiously awaiting the second Venom movie because my favorite supervillain is Carnage, and they're finally putting him in a movie. Hopefully it'll be rated R and just be horrifically violent. Because how do you make a Carnage movie without making it horrifically violent? Like, let's be perfectly real right now. Like, that's crazy. That's crazy. On top of that, everyone, I'm thinking we're going to call it there. Thank you so much for hanging with me on Songwriting Saturdays. I'm really excited about that thing that I wrote. And I am going to see about dissecting it a little bit further. Totally cut my finger open. So you guys just witnessed me playing till my fingers bled, as they say, which is really hilarious. And I'm hesitant to show it to you. There you go. There you go. Because, like... that would be something violent that YouTube would then discredit me for or demonetize me for. Is what it is. Guys, thanks so much for hanging with me like this. It's been a weird time on the channel with all the blocks and the copyrights and the videos getting demonetized. It's a weird, really weird. Judah's taking it hard. I'm taking it hard. We're still going to go strong. Still going to go strong. Just want to ask me a music-related question of any kind and see some of the new original content that we got coming out. I'm pretty stoked on it, guys. Okay, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, guys, kick ass, take names because you so deserve it. Don't forget to grab swag off of our thing, man. Love you guys a lot. Watch it go.